Thank you for listening to 11 Speak. You're now tuned in for another live Vine message. So I've been wondering about this 144,000. Maybe the resurrected saints from all the tribes from back in the day. And they're resurrected in the heavenly realms, maybe, to fight on our side. And then when their spirits are resurrected, they're also resurrected on earth, the way that mantles and the anointing and the prophet anoints the prophet, and that prophet sends a messenger to anoint the king. Yeah. And then the king goes out and, that's Jehu on his horse. Takes out Jezebel, right? Goes to the place of the inheritance of, I believe, the walls of Jezreel, right? To sort of like saying a take back, because you don't cross the line when you slay God's people in order to take their inheritance, what he gave them. In Revelation, you got blood, right, of his enemies up to the horses' bridles. And you got another passage, this is in Ezekiel, and he's measuring, and he says the water came up to his ankles, and he went another 1,000 cubits, went another 1,000, and it went up to his knees. And he went another 1,000, and the water went up to his waist, and then he went another 1,000, I believe it's up to his chest, or he couldn't go in anymore. You had to swim, right? You had to swim. So I feel that there's something about that of, well, I'm just going to free roll here because maybe it'll come. I'm supposed to do these videos before I get started with talking on the fire again. And I was on fire before the month of Lamentations or what, a Tesha Aviv or whatever that was, man. That was rough. No music, no listening to music, no making music. Only reading like kind of like down kind of prophecies, like, and it was just kind of like, hang in there, don't forget your promises. And then it was like, oh, by the way, here's some battles. Like, as soon as you have a vision, you're gonna have a battle, like where someone's gonna try to come in and make you forget that grand and amazing vision of what you were supposed to do with your life, right? To give you the passion and the power and the light and the fuel. You see that big vision, you're like, man, I better get started. Right? So we're here on earth now. Maybe we already did the rapture, right? We got caught up in the third heaven or fifth heaven, whatever it was. And they told us our assignments and gave us the vision of the earth, of what we're supposed to do on the earth in the millennial reign or whatever it was. I don't know. That's kind of what I felt like I got a vision of. And I feel like, of looking at all the other people that are getting the visions, I'm like, a few of the people that have been sent to me, I feel like they're saying, like, confirming it. Like, yeah, we're here to teach and to help people, So you saw that, right? I was talking about you have a vision and then you have an attack. And nothing attacked me, but I know when I was really high vibing and feeling like I was hearing from the Lord, there would be moments where I was like, my number one task in this life and the next, what felt was like, do this thing that he just told me to do. And knowing that, like, everything in the world was going to try to stop me 5 seconds and make me forget what he just told me. I like to pray the prayer of, like, just, put everything you showed me and put everything you're telling me and put your word in my cells and every part of my being and just make it be just what I am so that I could never forget. I can only go deeper. I can only know it more and see more. So I reject that spirit of forgetting, and I say I remember. We remember in the Lord, okay? We remember in the Lord. was talking about a vision and teaching people. I do remember. He wants us to know. If you ask him for wisdom, he does not despise your requests. But you must have faith. You must believe that he is. That he is, and he is the rewarder of those who diligently seek him. So I will not attest that anything but that I remember and that I know. And that he corrects me and he tells me what I need to know. And so I pray what he tells me I need to know. I can be diligent and discern and divide and know what to tell y'all and what he wants me to push to the other side and how he wants me to say it. So far these videos have just been prayers for this channel to be like in the right spirit of him, but that's okay. Pray some blessing over this channel of let it only be the Lord that guides me. Let it only be the Lord that gives me the information. Let it only be the Lord that tells me what ideas to do so that I can always be in faith and never in doubt. Let it only be him that tells me what to share with y'all so that, I never have to go back and edit or be like, oh, I gotta take that down. I'm not sure about that, or oops. Let it be in faith. So we ain't gonna walk the pillow at night. Like, oh. Alright, so that being said, I'm gonna try to start the next one. Thank you for listening to 11 Speak. Like and subscribe down below and hit the bell icon to get the notifications from the live Vine. And leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you'd like me to speak on.